everyone, this is Jenny and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing activities that I do throughout the day beyond work while I work from home. If you're like me, I'm just nosy to know what everyone's doing throughout the day in their homes, and if that's what you're interested in, my channel's just for you. As you can see, every day starts the same for me. A shower so that I wake up, skincare so that I don't freak out about aging, and then simple makeup. Things do you do to save time in the morning? I actually always wear permanent lashes. That way I feel like I don't have to wear eye makeup. Also, I wear hair extensions because they're easier to style than my regular hair. My regular hair is very short and curly and it's a mess. How do you start your day? Are you a creature of habit who does the same thing every single day, or is every morning chaotic and just random and whatever gets done, gets done? I always wonder about that from other people. I'm so fixed and set in my ways that I just can't imagine if I didn't do all the same things in the same order every day. Sounds a little nutty, but that's just how life is. Last thing that I do before I go sit at my desk and get a day going is put lipstick on. Lipstick, lip gloss, it doesn't matter what it is. I just feel that it completes my mood, as you say. Really, I wear much makeup anymore, but that's just a piece that I need. That day, I treated myself to some delicious Starbucks, always the same order, venti iced soy vanilla latte, which again, just things being the same every day helps me start my routine and get my day going. As per usual, I sit down on my desk and take a look at my calendar. I determine what will I have time to get done today. Working from home, there's a lot going on that just doesn't go away. So I always try to see when I can have breaks so that I can take care of the things that I need to take care of. Today, we're just going to look at that. Literally, what do I do in between meetings and getting work out the door while I'm at home? Nosy you are? Perfect place for you. One of the things I do on repeat all day long, working from home and having as many pets as I have, is going outside to give them a little walking break. I will say that this is actually really helping me with my own sanity because it forces me to go get some fresh air, walk around a little bit. It doesn't matter if I have 8 hours of meetings, I try to fit in at least 2 5-minute breaks and, of course, an hour lunch. If I can't get an hour lunch, I'll at least fit in 30 minutes, whatever I can. It is so important for me. And I will say that when I didn't have dogs, that was something that was hard for me to remember to do. So I'm so happy that Pablito is here with me all day and that Gigolo is also here as well. So again, taking the doggies on a little walk around the block. As we know, Gigolo is blind and you wouldn't be really able to tell from the way he behaves. Sometimes I think about the fact that he doesn't run very often because he doesn't feel safe or secure enough, and that kind of makes me sad. But I try to give him the best little experience by giving him some enrichment, and walks are very important. When I made the commitment to get a dog with special needs, I wanted to make sure that I could dedicate that to him, and I'm so, so grateful to be working from home and being able to take Pablito and Gigolo on walks every day. Another daily occurrence is, of course, feeding the pets. They want snacks, they want meals. So I think because Gigolo can't see, he really relies on his other senses. And every time I feed him, I give him pup cup. And that's my excuse, and I'm sticking with it. And he's going to get pup cups for the rest of his life anytime he has a meal. Now for feeding the humans. I always look for things that are very quick to make, like under 20 minutes, because with an hour lunch and a 15-minute walk for the dogs, that doesn't leave a lot of time for a meal. So That day, I chose to make some shrimp with spaghetti squash and some spaghetti sauce. Just cut up some onion, devein, peel the shrimp. These are already deveined. And to save a ton of time, I pre-cooked the spaghetti squash. Just throw it in the oven at 400 degrees for an hour or so, depending on how large the spaghetti squash. And then it is amazing reheated in the microwave with sometimes just butter and Parmesan cheese. Don't judge me. What do you guys do for lunch? Do you stick to simple sandwiches, soup, or do you order in every day? I wish I could do that, but that just gets way too expensive. With this many children to take care of, there's just no way. After the shrimp is cleaned up, I go ahead and toss it on the stove with some olive oil, reseason it. And genuinely, when it comes to food, I think people get so hung up on recipes or quantities. And honestly, the more you do it, the more you taste it, it gets easier. Please believe me. I'm genuinely not like an expert cook, but if I decide I want to eat it, I will figure out a way to make it. Um, so this isn't a recipe. This is really, I just find seasonings on the counter and I'm throwing them in there, and that's what's happening here. So I'm gonna use some salt, pepper, of course, crushed red pepper because I like everything a bit spicy, and pre-made spaghetti sauce. So delicious. The trick is to, of course, let it simmer for a little bit so all the flavors marinate together. And we didn't have a lot of sauce because we used a lot of it to make homemade pizza. So I had to stretch it out with a little bit of water. Just a tip in case you guys are also low on spaghetti sauce. I am going to be completely honest, having saved a lot of time on pre cooking the spaghetti squash. And if you don't like spaghetti squash, just go ahead and pre cook yourself some noodles. It is such a time saver, and you really can make an entire lunch or a big meal in 20 minutes. The other half went to my husband. So please don't think that I ate all of that food by myself because yes, I could, but no, I didn't. So once the spaghetti squash is separated and shredded, I go ahead and put a little bit of the shrimp and spaghetti sauce, and it is set to be eaten. This was actually so delicious and so filling, and really great fuel to get me going for the rest of the day. So, one thing that I do that's not great is eat at my desk. And the reason I do that is I don't want to take more than an hour lunch, but I do want to take the time to do those things that really make me feel better, such as going for a walk. So that is pre planned, actually. I look at my schedule every single day and I make sure that I don't have any calls. I work for an organization where being on camera is required, which I think is wonderful. I love seeing people working remotely for almost 7 years, and I wouldn't have it any other way. So, when you're looking to do this, please be sure that you are organized and able to find the time to eat at your desk. So, my day was over and I had some groceries delivered. So, I'm going to unpack those with you. I am super nosy and I do watch a lot of other YouTube videos that are pertaining to people daily lives, and I see how much your groceries cost and I am baffled. So I included the prices of everything that was purchased in this grocery haul. This is not a typical grocery haul. My stepson was coming that evening and we all had discussed that we really wanted pizza. I'm one of those people who actually hates pizza. So making homemade pizza is my favorite thing. So that's why you're going to see kind of unusual ingredients, not the typical items that we buy. Gushers, yummy. Um, but that is because we had pre-planned meals that we wanted to make. So this is what we had to order. So my stepson also does play soccer, so we have a lot of energy drinks because that's what these kids live on when they're doing so many sports. I wouldn't know because I'm very sedentary. With that said, please let me know how much would all of these groceries cost where you live and where do you live? I actually live in Texas, and this was purchased from the number one grocery store in the nation, which is HEB. I don't know if everyone's heard of it, but it's wonderful. They do great work for the community. They have great prices, and most of people here in Texas will buy their groceries from that specific store. The only other option would be like Walmart or Target. So, just out of curiosity, I would love to know, what does it look like where you live, and how much would it cost? I did want to point out that there is quite a bit of cheese here. We're not crazy. We don't just eat cheese. It's just like I mentioned, we are making pizza. So that was a pre planned meal. And also, most weekends, I will make things like quesadillas. So that's why we have Oaxaca cheese. And the other grated cheese is really for eggs in the morning. So, again, pre planned meals. That's why we do have that much cheese. Like all nosy people, I do wonder how other people handle grocery shopping. Do people just go without a list and without pre planned meals and just buy what they see as they go? Or is it an organized activity, a little bit like what we do? We actually plan every meal over the weekend, including eating out meals. And that's truly because we have a lot of other activities planned that we're going to take care of, such as soccer and family time. So, having pre planned meals makes it easier. Grand total for these grocery items was $125.11. Thank you so much for staying with me today, and we'll see you next time. Bye.